But gee whiz, 20 laps the journey, Trev. Take the first 10, brother, and away you go.
All right, out of turn 4, we're hammered down. And Ben Manson chops the nose off the 80 machine on the way into 1 and leads early. A couple of cars misfiring down the back. Atkinson gets drive off the bottom. Looks to come back underneath. Can't get the job done, and Manson hangs on to it. But Atkinson gets better drive out of turn 4 and looks like he'll come back and take the lead as they head into turn 1 for the second time of asking. Milne settles into third spot just ahead of Sean Knight. Then it's Jaden O'Toole, Steve Pilkington, Dan Mose. Then we go back to catch pole. And I think it might be Brett Russo in a battle there with young Lockie Robinson. A bit further back to Ross Guy, Dave Sansby, Josh Thompson, and the rest of the field can sort themselves out. 3 down this time across the strut. And it's Atkinson leading the way from Manson. Back to Milnes. Knight under fire from O'Toole. They've already got a little bit of a gap to the front 3. Pilkington having a look down the inside at Dan Mose. Mose trying to make it happen on the top side of the racetrack as O'Toole almost gets into the back of Knight as he gets better drive out of turn 4. Atkinson though, doing it comfortably. Manson goes to the top side of the racetrack. He's persisting up against the cushion. Milnes is putting pressure on the tail tank of the 12 machine. Sean Knight's got away from Jaden O'Toole and now settles comfortably in the 4th spot. O'Toole's got Dan Mose and Pilkington to worry about. Catch pole catching them as well. Lockie Robinson's come through, made up a few spots and looking to join in that fight. A bit further back is Russo from Guy, Sansby and Thompson. Meanwhile, our race leader, Atkinson, continues to hold that gap over Manson. Milnes has dropped back just a touch over the last couple of laps as the front 2 start to streak away. Side by side now, O'Toole and Sean Knight. O'Toole gets it better on the way into 3 from Knight, who settles on the back of the tail tank of the 95. Pilkington. Dan Mose has dropped back a couple of spots over the last few laps. He continues on the high side. Then we go back to catch pole. Lockie Robinson there as the yellow lights come on. And it is for the 26 machine of Barton. Young Barton bringing on the yellows down there in turn number 4. Strike. As Barton says, that'll do it for me. I'm on the infield. Atkinson. Manson. We go back to Milnes, O'Toole, Knight, Pilkington, Mose, back to green we go. Manson gave Atkinson a little tap on the tail as they went back to hammering the throttle. O'Toole got in too fast and too tight and drifted up the racetrack, and Knight has slid underneath. Will he take 4th place away? He's on the bottom side, but O'Toole gets a drive and hangs on to 4th. Manson has a big dive down the inside of Atkinson into 1, but can't get the job done. Once again, Milnes settles into 3rd. O'Toole, here comes, I think that's Pilkington in the Scott's Rods machine. Displaces Knight with 10 laps to run.
Brawling first 10 laps, wasn't it? The Wingless boys putting on a show. Oh, we got a yellow down the bottom again.
Oh, that's the 19 machine.
Of Carrick. Andrew Carrick getting his 5 seconds of fame on the Ash Media coverage. Part of Wingless doing a great job sitting in their 2nd, as you said, Ian Milnes. Man, oh man, both those boys driving out of their skin. O'Toole back there in 4th, and we go. Pressing the firewall one more time. O'Toole goes right to the top of the racetrack. That opens the door up for the 78 there. Pilkington to have a look underneath. Atkinson's got an absolute tail tank at the moment full of Manson. And O'Toole continues to stay mid-racetrack as Milnes slides back up into 3rd spot, doing a great job in the silver and orange machine. Dan Mose starting to come forward now, the man from the Harvey Bay area. Ex-sprint car driver, enjoying his time now in the 6-cylinder brigade, but will be out next round here for the development series as he sets his backside back in a sprint car. Have a look at these top four for third, fourth, fifth and sixth, driving in precision as Mills does it beautifully side by side with O'Toole. No swapping of rubber or paint until they come out of four. They give each other a little kiss. And Dan Mose just elbows his way through. Millsy goes from third back to fifth. Lap starting to wind down. It's all been Atkinson out front though. Manson in his wheel tracks from the drop of the green. O'Toole up to third, Mose fourth. Mills, Pilkington. Then we go back to Chris Catchpole, Lockie Robinson just outside of that battle. Josh Thompson and Ross Guy are the top 10. 4 laps to run this time by. Pilkington get a little closer this time to the Mills machine. The silver and orange machine under a little bit of attack at the moment. As the leaders get back up underneath the stripe, Atkinson over Manson, first and second. O'Toole and Mose. Then we go back to this great little battle with Mills and Pilkington. Robinson just outside that as well, having a good look. Nose to tail through the 3-4 turn. Robinson on the back end to catch. He tries to put the nose down underneath him. Can't get it done that time. Our leaders onto the back of the slower cars. Atkinson having a look at Carrick. Doesn't get it done that time. That allows Manson to get right up underneath the tail tank. As they come through the 3-4 turn for the last time, checkered flag will fly from Les. And Atkinson goes green to checker. Manson home for second over O'Toole, home for third. Mose for fourth. Mills, Catchpole, Pilkington and Robinson finish under a blanket. Josh Thompson, Lance Dawson, great drive from him in the top 10. Brett Russo, Ross Guy. Dave Sansby, Josh Bartlett. Stewie Jeffries gets into the top 15. Daniel Barton. And Andrew Carrick is the last car across the stripe. Ladies and gentlemen, a great run from the Wingless guys. Make some noise for our winner. Young Liam Atkinson in the number 80 machine getting the win. Doing it beautifully. And he will join Trev and Chris in victory lane.